welcome back to another installment of Asagao Academy Noooooooooo's Club. I'm your host, Professor Breakout. It was so loud, I didn't hear the footsteps until they were right next to me. I looked up. Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm kidding, I'm done. I'm sensei-pong. Anyways, last time, okay, you're probably reading this ahead of me, but last time what happened is we got in a fight with May and we said some pretty hurtful things. And apparently she came out to look for us because we wandered off into the wild. I shouldn't have snapped at you. I was just upset because I thought John wanted me to be Juliet, but it turns out he wanted me to be a tree. I shouldn't have cared so much about it. I'm really just an awful person. May let out a peal of laughter. That John, he doesn't mean anything by it. But that is something he would do. He's nice, but he can be a little clueless sometimes. She sat next to me and wrapped an arm around my shoulders. Together, we huddled against the rough bark of the oak tree, somewhat sheltered from the wind. Remember what Shane said about my hair? May's arm tightened around me. I've been on edge ever since. I don't know how to face them, even when they're being nice. I'm so afraid they hate me. I'm sorry I'm such a coward. Well, it's okay. We're all cowards sometimes. Maybe we should just approach our problems directly, instead of coming at them from the side with flowers and friendship. You want to join the Noooooooooo's Club? No, you want to join the Noooooooooo's Club, don't you? Yes. Well, I want to date Jared. Neither of these will happen if we keep avoiding the stuff that makes us nervous. Yeah. If we want something, we should get it. We shouldn't, just because we're used to waiting for things to happen to us, doesn't mean that they're always going to, wow, I'm messing it up. That they're always going to if we're just patient enough. Hannah, if you want to join the Noooooooooo's Club, you have to keep moving forward, strongly, without fear, without looking back, right? Yeah. And the same goes for you, May. Yeah, it does. I rested my head on May's shoulder, thankful that she was taller than my paltry 5'2". She lay her head on top of my own. Dapper Jay's reading a visual novel too. Oh, don't play that. That's Honey Pop. Don't play that. They'll get the joke. Yeah, from what I understand of it, it's closer to Puzzles and Dragons, where instead you drag things around versus, just swapping. Which I like that game, Puzzles and Dragons. That's a top-notch puzzle game. Go check it out if you like those kind of more like casual puzzle games, or it really depends on how dedicated you are to those games, because at some point it loses its casualness to it. Like, really, those are the kind of games I can sometimes get kind of hardcore on, where I can literally play one of those games for hours on end and be like, I gotta do better. I rest my head. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try harder. Nothing good came of me avoiding my problems and being a coward. I can't keep running away, or else eventually I'm gonna run out of places to go, and then I'll break. If I really want to make a new life at Asagao, I have to try. I'm gonna be the best self. I'm gonna be my best self, and be myself. I'm going to actually try. Who knows? Maybe Shane will warm up to me eventually. May pulled me closer into a hug. Yeah! That's the spirit. It seems like I've worked the choices in such a way that it seems to me that Hana likes Shane, or it could just that she's trying to be friends with him. I don't know. Now, what do you say we get inside? It's freezing. Yes, let's. And thank you, May. May smiled at me. No, thank you. Let's go. Oh, that was a bonding moment. Game. Quickly, there's only 2 minutes left. Giant yellow letters ballooned on my phone screen. Oh! Okay, it's the game talking on the phone. We're playing in class. For shame. Blocking several falling cubes and preventing me from making more combos and deploying more troops. Damn it, get out of my way! A small yellow plush with great smiley face waved a sword, and a big, bad, a giant, came rushing out of the castle. Smiley man. So we meet again. What are you doing? Ah! YOLOs. Almost sounded like Strong Bad. Oh my gosh, I gotta try to do a Strong Bad impersonation if it's the game. If you don't know who Strong Bad is, shame on you. You don't know the internet. You really don't. Look up Homestar Runner. One of the best cartoon series on the internet. Ah, no! Oops. Oh, hey! Oh, okay, so how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna try to actually do it. Oops. Sorry. Ian, the brutal moose of yore, stood over my shoulder, peering at my phone. What do you want? Yeesh, touchy, aren't we? What are you doing, playing such a boring game anyway? No, nothing. I was waiting for May and I was bored. To tell the truth, I was practicing. That game's similar to the one that's going to be in the tournament, right? You lost pretty quickly. Doesn't seem like you're any good. He looked at my phone again and froze. I glanced back at the screen. My score was still slowly totaling, speeding over the 100,000 range.
What?
Holy crap, how'd you do that? Do what? Your score. That's incredible. How long have you been playing this game? I never seen Ian so animated, if you ask me. I would almost say he cared about what was happening. I guess 2 weeks, maybe? Only 2 weeks? He put his hand on his chin and thought. If you're this good at this game, you might be able to learn to play the one for the tournament. What are you suggesting? He glared at me. We both know you'd love to join the Nooooooooos Club. They need someone to fill puzzle games during the tournament. You need to join the team. I gazed at him, trying to read his face. Could he be pulling my leg? It was possible that I was actually much worse than average, and he wanted me to join the team to drag down their score. A dirty move, but I wasn't sure Ian wouldn't do it if given a chance. Ian sighed. Look, at least give it some thought. That was impressive. I wouldn't mind having some competition for once. He turned on his heel and ambled to his seat. What was that about? I told her what just happened.
Really?
Really? Thinks you might have what it takes? That would be awesome, wouldn't it, Hannah? Isn't that exactly what you wanted? I guess. Not everyone's so enthusiastic about having me on the team, though. Shane's glaring face passed through my mind. I'm sure if you proved yourself, it would be all right. What are you gonna do? Well, I've been pretty forthright this entire time, so I'm just gonna say I'd like to try. Make sure I'm actually hitting that. There we go. Even if I fail, I'm gonna work hard and give it my best. And maybe I can even make Shane and the others accept me. Now's not the time to sit around and wonder what else I can do.
Yahoo!
There's my girl. Oh, Hannah, you're catapulting through the sky like a shooting star. Bless. And what are you gonna do next? Talk to them? An image of myself going head-to-head with Shane flickered through my mind. Maybe not just yet. Sensing my unease, May shrugged. Well, don't worry about it too much. Ian's part of Hidden Block after all. I'm going to help him have competition. And besides... Ding dong ding. Suzuka stalked in, looking furious. Turn the page Turn the page to 394. And that was the end of that. Bum, 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 bum. Finally, class was over. I gathered my bags and joined May as she headed through the door. Hannah! Shane stood before me, shifting from foot to foot. Can I speak to you? A lump formed in my throat. What do you want now? Sure, May, go on ahead. If you say so. With a worried tone in her voice, May left us alone. Shane waved me out of the classroom and into a nook next to the window. It came to my attention that I perhaps said something that perhaps I should not have said. And that perhaps I may have possibly bothered you in such a fashion as cause of my words that I said. I'm sorry? Yes, exactly. What? What? Well, I'm sorry for what I said about your hair. My heart skipped a beat. Oh, how'd you know about that? May, she came to my room last night and tore my ear off. Oh, May. My chagrin? Oh, my chagrin. Chagrin. Quickly turned to gratefulness. I'm gonna look that word up. This is fun. This is exciting. There are very few moments in my life where I come across a vocabulary word I don't know. Hold on, give me a second. This is exciting.
It's vocabulary time with sensei-pong.
Chagrin. It's a noun. Oh, it's pronounced chagrin. Chagrin. Distress or embarrassment at having failed or been humiliated. An example would be Jeff, much to his chagrin, wasn't invited. Or, as a verb, to feel distressed or humiliated. An example, he was chagrined when his friend poured scorn on him. And that concludes that portion of this Let's Play of Sensei-Pong's vocabulary lessons.
It's vocabulary time with sensei-pong.
My chagrin quickly turned to gratefulness. How many other girls would go to one of the most popular guys in school and shoo him out because he was mean to her friend, especially when I wasn't even supposed to hear it? I hope you can forgive me. A weight lifted from my shoulders. Oh no, I'm really happy. Thank you so much for apologizing to me. To be honest, I've been worrying about this for a while now, so I'm glad you've changed your mind. I didn't say that. I deflated. Oh, look, it's not really about you. Oh, in a way it is, but you can't really help that. Is it supposed to make me feel better? Never mind. Look, you have to come with me. I have a surprise. Following Shane around was not something I would particularly like to do, especially considering what just happened. But, yeah, okay. Shane grabbed my wrist and led me down the hallway. I could probably have followed him just as well without his needing to do that, but there were worse things in this world. Before long, we wound up in front of the NooooooooooO's club room. What is this? Without saying a word, Shane opened the door and led me in. Inside, the entirety of NooooooooooO's was waiting, along with the sullen-faced Ian.
Bye.
Well, looks like my work is done. Goodbye. He brushed past me and PBG began to laugh.
See ya.
Thanks, man. See you in the tournament. So, Hannah, I bet you've been wondering why Mr. Stoic brought you here. A little bit, yeah. As you know, there is a tournament that happens each year in early spring. This year, the tournament is about a month and a half. We each compete in various events. It used to be an easy win, but with Hidden Block around, things changed. We want to keep our competitive edge. Something happened last year that made it so we no longer have someone competing in the puzzle category. I stand by my decision. So we need someone to take John's place. I don't understand. We have all different categories we're entering in, and half of us have jobs or other clubs that we're busy with. We can't exactly take more on. For example, I compete in the invention and game design category. I play retro games, get a higher score than the other fellow by the end of the level, that kind of thing. I play pinball on the machines. or the arcade provides, and it's the same thing, really. Shane does Mario Kart racing, or at least he will this year. I do completion speedruns, so I gather and accomplish everything in a game as fast as possible. It's just as draining as it sounds. We compete in tag team 80s and 90s arcade beat-em-ups. Specific, I know. And I dance. We each have our own fields. We can't take the time to learn a new one. Oh my gosh. Oh, we have our own fields and we can't take the time to learn a new one. So, Ian told us how good you are at DUMBIDOO'S Revenge. We suggested you to enter the tournament as a member of the Noooooooooo's Club. Really? Why on earth would he do that? Yeah. He's won that event every year. He's gone to school in He's won that event every year he's gone to school in this district. He wants a little challenge this time around. Just because we're rivals doesn't mean we're not friends. Anyways, we voted on whether you should join the club and, well, long story short, we've got a compromise. You enter the tournament, and if you win, you get to join the Noooooooooo's Club. If you lose, well, you don't have what it takes. Oh. What do you say? This was amazing. This is exactly what I wanted. This was my chance. But I don't know. If I lost, did that mean I would lose their friendship too? I'd be a laughingstock and I'd be left alone again. Hana, May? We should accept. But where did you even come from? Don't you remember what you told me? No more giving up. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to try. Oh, and that was how I got the opportunity to join the Noooooooooo's Club. If I could win my event for the tournament, I would officially join the team. If I didn't, the club would be more likely to lose the tournament, and I wouldn't get to stick around. It was scary, but if I succeeded, it would be worth it. I couldn't sleep at all that night, so when morning came, I put on my uniform and headed to class early. And with that, I'm going to say this is actually a pretty decent point to cut off, because some exciting revelations have occurred. See how that goes. The next, probably several episodes of this Asagao Academy Noooooooooo's Club Let's Play. And then don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, what I find funny, personally, as a gamer, you know what my strength is? Puzzle games! Just puzzle games in general. I love puzzle games. That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be awesome if there's... That'd be awesome. I know the Ren'Py engine may not be able to handle that, but I wish there was like some kind of like random puzzle game. It doesn't matter if it's like a mini game. If there was a dropper or match 3, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Or some weird strategic thing. Dropper like Dr. Mario or Tetris Attack. I would love that. That'd be cool. Heck, it could even just be like something simple like Collapse or Big Money. I don't care. Bring it! That'd be awesome like that. They need to come out with DUMBIDOO'S Revenge. If Charitomo and anybody that's actually part of Illicid is watching this, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, come out with DUMBIDOO'S Revenge. It doesn't even have to be the full game with the storyline. It could just be the mini game, like quote-unquote arcade version. You could release that out on mobile and not even mention the Noooooooooo's guys and Hidden Block guys, and just make it a random like mobile game. I would play that. I would play that on my channel too. Just saying. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But I love puzzle games. I actually was trying to... for the past, like, 3 months, I've been, like, trying to, like, think of some way to incorporate, like, a puzzle game, like, series on my channel. Leave a comment down below on what you think about that. And when I say puzzle game series, it's not going to just be, you know, casual puzzle games. It's going to be every kind of puzzle game as well, like adventure games and point and clicks, and actually even text adventures, because I love text adventures and like old school interactive fiction mud type games. But leave your comments down below on what you think about that. And stay tuned. Like and subscribe.